I recently made a couple of videos about how these discs from Clash with the two types of plastic meeting on the flight plates are really fragile and they break pretty easily. And one of the persons who commented was like, I've played in the winter for dozens of years, I've stomped on discs, I've never seen them break, those must just be garbage. And it got me wondering just how difficult is it for a disc to break? So what I did is I had this Crystal Flex Buzz and I just popped it in the freezer, forgot about it, and then realized, oh yeah, I just froze this Buzz. We need to see how easily this breaks. So it still has like a little bit of pliability, but I'm curious now that if I just fully torque it, if this is gonna be frozen or cold enough to just snap. So here we go. All right, so that, I completely folded it in half and it's fine. It's literally fine. This was in the freezer for a week and now it's fine. But now we need to give it like a shatter test. Right now we need to actually smack it against something hard to see if it's gonna explode. But let's pop it back in the freezer for a couple minutes because my hands probably warmed it up a little bit. All right, pretty much brand new Crystal Flex Buzz in the basement. She's frozen. I'm gonna full send into the concrete wall and see if this shatters or not. Also, probably make my wife angry. It's totally fine. Let's just one more for good measure. Oh, that couldn't have counted. One more. All right, let's see what we're at. So, first thing that is really interesting is that this disc is not nearly as cold as it was just a couple moments ago. Like, it's a little chilly, but all of a sudden, way more pliable again. Which I'm sure contributes to the fact that it is absolutely unfazed. It's not chipped, it's not cracked, it's warmed up. It was literally 0 degrees from the freezer into the wall, tacoed it, and it did nothing to this disc. It didn't even flinch. All right, maybe it's the nature of Crystal Flex plastic, but this one's already completely back to normal and fine. Let's freeze some other discs and see if this is the norm or the outlier. All right, it's been a couple hours now, so let's grab these and just go smack them against some concrete. This didn't break. It is fine. And it's not cracked. It's not scratched. It's still pretty stiff. This one's still pretty stiff. But it's fine. No problems with this. I let this one warm up a little bit more, and as you can see, like, it's got a little bit of flex to it. But still pretty stiff, and certainly not as stiff as it was when it was cold. But in reality, guys, modern discs, when they get cold,
they aren't gonna break. If for a disc to break in the cold, it's gonna have to be, usually they're pretty old or they're a very unique plastic bend like XT, I've only seen a Firefly break before. So you can throw really whatever you want as long as it's modern and not super old in the winter and not have to worry about it breaking too much.
Hot beef.